How's that sound?
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Greg Stein. I'm here with Numark, but I'm happy to be standing here with the owner of Numark, Jack O'Donnell, and the owner of Serato, Steve West. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. Today we're going to talk about something very, very special. We're going to talk about a brand new controller from Numark called NS7. NS7 is a powerful controller which we're going to tell you a lot about. We're also going to tell you about powerful new software called Serato Itch. And we have the right people here to tell you about it. But before we do, I want to hand the microphone over to Jack O'Donnell, who's going to tell you a little bit about how we developed these two new great products and how they work together. So let me introduce Jack O'Donnell. Here you are, sir.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Well, the combination of Numark and Serato Itch came about 2 years ago, where we got into some discussions with Serato. We talked about what was needed in the controller market, and they decided that the only way to do a controller correctly was to develop the software in conjunction with the controller. It looked like an enormous task, so we looked for volunteers that could work with Serato. Which one of our engineers, which group of engineers would be willing to go to New Zealand and work closely with them? Am I getting feedback here?
No, you're good.
Surprisingly enough, we had dozens that were willing to do that. Quickly volunteered to go to New Zealand. We had to select a few. Those few worked closely with the engineers in New Zealand with Serato to develop the NS7 combined with a specific software to work with the NS7 called Itch. This is the result 2 years later. An enormously powerful controller working with the most powerful DJ software. I'm very excited about it.
So now I'm going to hand the microphone over to Mr. Steve West, who is going to tell you a little bit about Serato Itch and some of your perspective on the whole development cycle. Hang on one second.
Hi there. I'll start by introducing a couple of guys from Serato. We've got Bill Matsakos, he's the head of new product development, and Sam Gribben, who's the general manager. And they've both been instrumental in the development of this product. And let me say a little bit about working with Numark. What's got me really excited about working with Numark is that they are not afraid to be very innovative and come out with products that are groundbreaking. And so many times they have been the first to market with a new technology or a new way of doing things, and I think the same is true with the Numark NS7. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Now I'll pass the mic over to Sam. He can tell you a little bit more about the Itch software.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam from Serato. I think Jack really captured it when he talked about the importance of designing the hardware and the software together. A few years ago we were talking about how controllers were going to be a rising thing in this market, and we were really looking for a point of difference. How do we make this work better than any of the other combinations out there? And we feel that very strongly the most important thing is that the hardware and the software are designed to work in perfect unison. I think a lot of solutions in the past have been based around a customer buying a piece of hardware from one company and a piece of software from another company, and then getting it home and really having to kind of match them up themselves. And so, as Jack said, we've had engineers come down to New Zealand and worked on that together so that what the customer gets when they buy the product is something that's completely thought out and works flawlessly and very, very reliably. And we're really, really excited about the NS7, and I think it's going to be a great hit.
So let me hand the microphone over to Mr. Chris Roman, who is the product manager from Numark, who's going to tell you a little bit about the hardware itself. Hang on one second.
Good morning, everyone.
Bear with me with my voice here. I apologize. The NS7 control surface was designed with Serato in mind. And Serato's history of making really solid, robust, reliable software. And so we've thrown everything into the NS7 to make it the best possible, highest end possible control surface that you can imagine. On the surface here, you see two high torque motorized control wheels, which are with real vinyl on the surface. And so it's just like, the user experience is just like working with a vinyl record, because you are working with a vinyl record. We have high-end audio inside here, a very high-end audio interface, and high-speed MIDI as well. So when you hook the NS7 up to Serato Itch, you wind up with the best possible user experience. The components that are used in here, like I said, are second to none. We're using a CP Pro crossfader in here, all the highest level pots that you could imagine. The unit itself has been designed from the ground up. Every single screw, every single circuit board that's inside has been designed to be the absolute best possible you could imagine. So you're going to have the best possible software with Serato Itch, and you're also going to have the best possible control surface with the NS7. And I'm going to turn the mic over to Greg here before I lose my voice completely.
Thank you, Chris. Chris is fighting the old trade show jet lag, so thanks for doing that, Chris. Guys, I would like to invite all of you in to come meet the team, enjoy the product for itself, ask some questions. Please come on in. We have a lot of other great things to talk about here. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.